Okay, this is a junkyard unit. So we just wrote the operating system on the control module, and now we are going to write the file. Write internal EEPROM. Okay, choose that file original. This is for a 2014 Buick Encore EEPROM file. That's gonna be super fast. Click on that. Yes. Okay, perfect. So everything is written on this. All we have to do now is take this and put it in a car, and vehicle should start. The original problem with this original PCM is it will start in the car, but then after 15 minutes, the car starts having misfire. So it was diagnosed and found that this is the culprit. Okay, back to the Buick. We did this yesterday. By OBD did not work. I told my friend this is not the same PCM and that the service number should be matched. This is service number right here, 12668 866, and this is the original 126 43636. So the donor should have the same as this, but he told me that the dealership told him that it would work, and he compared all the pins and it's the same thing. And it's true, it looks identical, but when I did it by OBD it did not work. So I did it on bench, and now I'm here to test. It did not affect anything. The vehicle lost communication in the beginning when you doing the flash and everything, but then it recovers. So you just got to disconnect the battery for a couple of minutes and put it back, and everything will be all right. So upon doing this on bench, I'm going to install this. This is the donor, and I flashed this with the information from this. Let's install it and see if the vehicle starts. Right, ECM installed. Okay, the ECM is installed. Let's check it out. I hope the battery has enough charge, because yesterday I kept it on the jump box for quite some time. Security light is off. This is a good sign. It actually worked. It did not work by OBD, but it worked on bench. So now we are going to verify that the condition that the vehicle was having is cured, assuming that this PCM is a good one, and assuming that the vehicle was very well diagnosed, because upon diagnosing they said that the PCM was the problem, and after 15-minute running the vehicle was experiencing some misfires. So I verified that with my scanner yesterday, and I went into the misfire counters of the ECM, and I could notice that the ECM was the vehicle was indeed misfiring on all cylinders but cylinder 4, I don't know, or cylinder 1 was not misfiring, but all other cylinders, this is a 4-cylinder, all other 3 cylinders were misfiring. So I'm going to put my scanner on that, and I just wait up to 15 minutes, and then when the vehicle is well warmed up, I'm going to check the misfire counters and see if the problem is solved. But the purpose of this video is already completed. It was basically to show how to clone a module without having to go through dealer programming. Normally in this situation you would have to use TechLine Connect and get a subscription and have a J2534 and have a brand new ECM. But with cloning, it's faster and you don't have to go through all that. So the vehicle is running, the old ECM is right here. Actually, this is the original. This is the one whose information I saved and then reflashed on the other one. So let's just wait. I'm gonna come back with my scanner and then we verify everything. It is right now 12:52. I'm gonna do a couple of things and come back in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Maybe I can start my BMW at the same time, my rough BMW right there, and come back. If this issue is fixed, I'm happy. I'm not charging for this job. This is my friend. This was my first place of business when I started a car dealership, and then I moved on to get my own office in another city. But I've used him as a mechanic to replace engine, transmission, and stuff like that. But now he's my customer for everything that is key related or module related. He reaches out to me, so I give him a little money, he gives me a little money. But like I said, I'm not going to charge him for this job. This BMW I purchased to learn how to program BMWs. Class 3 plus P. It did not have a key when I bought it. It is rough, but it was rougher when I bought it. See, it's not sparking clean, but you know, I've been working in here. It was actually dirtier than this because this window was broken, so I had to get a window from Pick and Pull and come install it. That's why I removed the airbag that is within over there. I did not finish this job. Then it had a leak in the car. These BMWs are very notorious for that. I had to unclog the drain. Now it doesn't do that, so I got some work to finish here. I just didn't get any time to come here and move on this project. After I was able to program keys for it and do a couple of other experiments, I started, trying to see if I could, restore the vehicle. It was leaking oil everywhere at the valve cover. I did the valve cover job and the oil cooler gasket job. On these, the oil mix up with antifreeze, and it makes you think that the vehicle has a blown head gasket. That's what I found, and it wasn't actually a head gasket. It was just oil cooler gasket problem. So every time I come here, I start it, it still needs a lot of work. I'm probably gonna have to do this myself. It doesn't have any DTC on the engine control module. That's good, but it has a limp mode on the transmission on third gear transmission. So I'm going to plan a mechatronic service on this. So I let it run more than 15 minutes. Actually, it's been a long time. I don't know what time it was the last time that I checked my clock, but let's check together. It is now 1:29. I was speaking with my friends in this office about different stuff that have nothing to do with crazy cars, and the car has been running here. There's no more. Remember last night there was flashing check engine light. There's no more of this. Even giving it some gas, there's nothing. So I'm pretty sure the issue is corrected. I'm gonna put my scanner back and check the misfire counters to make sure that there is nothing. I'm pretty sure this issue is resolved. VIN number ends with, let me see, 74. Okay, it is a good occasion to scan. This is also going to confirm that it's been cloned. Remember, this was for a 2015 Chevy Cruze. Now we're scanning to find out if it's a one-to-one clone. We should see the Buick VIN number that ends up with, I don't know which one it is, but we'll check with the vehicle. Okay, Buick Encore 2014, and again this is the used PCM, so the one-to-one clone is successful. Let's check here. There you go. So I'm going to do system selection. I don't want to scan all the modules. We're going to go into engine, and this vehicle have an automatic transmission, and it is not equipped with start-stop system. Start-stop system is for push buttons, and then we are going to go into read data.
You know the engine on this one?
Yeah.
I fixed it already. Now I'm selling on the action.
It's good.
Go to bankruptcy.
Car might go to bankruptcy? Seriously, how? It's a trick to make money or what? Or you think that they really went? It was really bad.
You know the people now they're buying no more car for nobody. They cannot pay.
Yeah, you need to fix that connector. But right now it's nothing. The connector, you need to fix that. Okay. Yeah, in the auction it's okay. Yeah. Okay, back to the Buick. We did this yesterday. My OBD did not work. I told my friend this is not the same PCM, and that the service number should be matched. This is service number right here, 12668 866, and this is the original 126 43 636. So the donor should have the same as this, but he told me that the dealership told him that it would work, and he compared all the pins and it's the same thing. And it's true, it looks identical, but when I did it by OBD it did not work, so I did it on bench, and now I'm here to test. It did not affect anything. The vehicle lost communication in the beginning when you doing the flash and everything, but then it recovers. So you just got to disconnect the battery for a couple of minutes and put it back, and everything will be all right. So upon doing this on bench, I'm going to install this. This is the donor, and I flashed this with the information from this. Let's install it and see if the vehicle starts.